Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how I contour and highlight my face with a few products, and I hope that it won't be too overwhelming. I actually, every time I put on my makeup, I do this. This is why it takes me a little bit longer to do my makeup, but it is so worth it in the end. And I already have my eyeshadow and my foundation as well done for you guys. So let me show you how I highlight and contour some of the products I use. First thing I do is take my concealer. I have one that's a shade lighter than my skin tone, and I like to put this underneath my eyes and kind of do like a triangle shape to kind of bring out this part of my face. And when you highlight underneath your eyes, like this area, it kind of slims your face down, and so with my round face, it looks good. So let's get started. I'm just gonna apply this. Like to do my chin. You want to put it in areas that you want to bring attention to. So there you go. I look crazy. It's scary at first, but it really blends out really well. I'm using my damp beauty blender to blend this all out, and it works really well. So you just take the blender and blend it out. Now you don't have to go all the way to the sides. I'm just used to doing that, but it's probably, for me, I need to just stop right here because when I bring it all the way, it highlights this part, and see, it just makes it look even rounder. But I'll darken it up with some bronzer in a few seconds. Now obviously you don't have to do this, it's just something that I like to do just to chisel out my face a little bit. And I know it looks crazy right now, but it will blend out, I promise. I feel like that's really, really dark, or bright. Is that better? Still looks really bright. Well, let's work with this for now. I promise it is not that bright in person, oh my word. Well, let's see how this goes. Alright, my concealer is done, so I'm just going to go straight to bronzer. Excuse me, I'm going to take a little brush like this. Well, I've been using my NYC Sunny bronzer, which is also from the drugstore. It looks like that. I've already hit pan on it. I love this bronzer. I'll use this one. I'll use the NYC Sunny. I just take it and bronze the places that that you want to recede, like the top, your temples, and the sides of your face. I'm gonna bronze the area that I highlighted so that it doesn't look like my face is a mile long. See, it's already starting to make a difference. You also want to, basically you want to apply the bronzer in the areas that you didn't touch with the highlight or the concealer. Alright, so that is more the true color of my face. Let's continue. So I like to put bronzer under my chin. This, when you put a little bit of darkness under your chin, it slims it down. So I just like to, I don't do too much because if you do, people can see that line and that's not pretty, so we want to avoid that. And kind of put it on your ear too, so that it's not like it stops right here and then your ear is a different color. You also want to do that with foundation, to just put a little bit on your ear to make it look like it matches. Do this, bring it down in to your neck a little bit. Put a little bit more on the sides. You see how I've brought color back to my face? It used to be like super bright. This was so bright that it made it look really weird, but now that I brought the color back, it looks totally normal, in my opinion. I hope it looks normal. And the bronzer is done, and then what I use to contour my cheekbones is actually an eyeshadow. It's a MAC shadow. I got this one and I tried it on my eyes and it just did not show up at all. So I was like, well, I don't want to, I've already used it, I don't want to waste it. So then I figured out, because it's such a grayish, has a grayish tone to it, it doesn't look like that in person. There we go. There we go, that's what it looks like. It's really good for the contour because it's got a little bit of a gray. Our shadows tend to be kind of like a grayish color. So this tends to chisel out the cheekbone a little bit, and I don't go overboard with it. I'm trying to find one. So I just take a stipple brush that looks like this. This is the e.l.f. one. It's like $3. It's really cheap, and I love these. These work so well with for blush and the contouring. You can use them with cream products too, but I don't really use cream products very much other than foundation and concealer. So all I do is take a little bit of the, oh, this is Wedge, by the way. I don't know if I told you guys what the shadow color is. It's called Wedge. Take some, and then I just put it right there. Right there. It usually starts from the top of the ear down to your mouth, but I'm not going to go all the way down there because that looks weird. So let me demonstrate. You guys could already see the shadow. Can you see the difference on that? This one just looks flat. This one looks like it actually curves in and then goes like that. So I do this whenever I apply makeup on. So as you can see that right there. Don't worry, that'll blend out with the blush, and we can always blend it out later, but I usually just hit the cheekbones and then I'll do a little bit on my nose. I have a very flat Asian nose, so I've got to make it look like it's sticking out, because look, it's like really flat. But you know what? I like my nose. I have no complaints about my nose. Alright, so I had put the highlighter on the bridge of my nose, which brings out that section, and then when I put the contour color on the sides, it makes the sides recede, which makes it look like I have a longer nose. See the difference on that? I actually look like I have a nose this time. That's the power of makeup, y'all. And I like it. Yep, so that's how much I contour and highlight. I'll show you how the blush applies with this. I'm using the MAC Melba blush. Looks like that. It's just a really light pink color. It's hard to overdo with this one. I just put that on my actual cheekbones and a little bit on the apples of my cheeks right there. And then I kind of bring it towards my temple a little bit so that it's not just like bam color right there, you know? You look like a clown like that. Look at the difference between this one and this one. I like it. So you just want to apply the blush right on your cheek right there, and then kind of blend it a little bit on the contour so that you don't see like contour and then blush. It's kind of all blended together and it looks natural, or more natural. I don't really think you can really make this look natural because no one's face looks like this without makeup. There we go. It's just like a little bit of color. I like it. And then let me show you the highlight that I put on top of my cheekbones. I've been really loving this MAC Global Glow. Looks like this. It's more like a bronzy type highlighter. I guess I can swatch it for you. You guys see that? It's just like really subtle, but it's so pretty. You guys want me to do my like highlighter collection or whatever to show you which ones I have from the drugstore and from high-end products, just let me know. But today I'm just going to use the MAC Global Glow since I've been loving it recently, and it's just such a subtle highlight on the cheekbones. I'm gonna use this blush brush. Just tap into it. I don't know if you can see just how subtle that is. I like the intense ones too, but recently I've just been loving this subtle touch. You guys can see that? Compared to this side, nothing there. Then this side. And then I like to put some down the bridge of my nose as well. Let me finish my eyebrows and I will be right back. So our makeup is done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions or need anything to be clarified, just comment down below and I will try to answer your questions. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!